Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, my friends, we're going to be going ahead and ranking every single exclusive skin from worst to best. So this is including all the PlayStation Plus skins, all of the skins that have come with bundles with different mobile phones and, different consoles and all that sort of stuff. This is all of the exclusive skins in Fortnite as of about September 2019. So there might be new ones that come out after that, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this is your guys' opinions. These are all your votes. We had over 5,500 votes, which is absolutely insane. And I think you guys did a pretty good job of ranking all of these. So let's go ahead and begin this list. We have a lot of skins to get through. And, do you guys agree with the number one spot? You have to wait and see it at the end of the video to see what the number one spot is. But yeah, tell me after you've got to that part whether you guys agree with it or not. Anyway, if you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button as well, subscribe to the channel, and also chuck on that notification bell. But let's go ahead and begin the video without waiting any longer. Alright, now the last spot on the list with 0.2% of the votes. Not many people voted for this skin. And yeah, this is actually going to be the PlayStation Plus number 5 skin, the Carbon Commando. Now, this skin was one of the most recent PlayStation Plus skins to actually release, and yeah, it's really not the best skin, is it? Like, it's just something that I've never used it ever. But it's a free PlayStation Plus skin. You can't really complain because it's free. But if you guys are on Xbox or something, you're really not missing out because it's not really that good of a skin. All right, next up, we've actually got one of the two Save the World founder skins. So this is actually going to be the Warpaint. We have the Rose Team Leader, which will obviously be appearing sometime later on the list. But this is actually the Warpaint with also 0.2% of the votes. I didn't expect this to be that low. And I added these Save the World founders as exclusive, although they're not really exclusive to any console specifically. They are exclusive to people that were founders of Save the World. So I think it kind of still is an exclusive skin. And it's in our second last spot on the list. It's kind of tied with the Carbon Commando, or the Carbon Commander, I should say. And yeah, they're both in our last spot there, really. All right, now following on with a massive increase of 0.1%, with 0.3% of the votes this time, guys, we have the Sub Commander skin. Now, the Sub Commander skin was like the purple Jonesy skin that was a part of, I think it was like the first ever Twitch Prime pack. We actually got this, guy, so that's pretty interesting. And yeah, the Sub Commander skin, I honestly don't think it deserves to be this low, but I guess compared to all the other skins, it's not that bad. But I honestly don't think this skin is that bad. And it's there anyway in our third last spot with 0.3% of the votes. Alright, it's actually quite funny because like most of the spots on the list are pretty close together. And then we have the top 3 spots, which are just absolutely, just massive outliers and have so much more votes. So, next up again, we're only going up 0.1% with the Prodigy skin here with 0.4% of the total votes. Not many when I'm saying that, compared to the number 1 spot, which had 23% of the votes. This is really nothing compared to that. So, this is the Prodigy skin. This is the PlayStation Plus number 4 skin. Once again, this is actually a decent looking skin, but I just think, once again, if you're on any other console, you're not really missing out. It's not really an amazing skin, but, I wouldn't say it's as bad as the last couple skins that we did have on the list. And once again, this is pretty low on the list with only 0.4% of the votes. Alright, we're on to our 5th skin on the list, and once again, this is another PlayStation Plus skin. You guys aren't a big fan of the PlayStation Plus skins, if I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan of them either. I honestly would have thought this would be probably the last one because I'm not a big fan of this skin at all. This is actually the Blue Striker. This was the second PlayStation Plus outfit. And this outfit has a bit of an increase. It's got 1.3% of the votes this time. A bit of an increase there. Once again, the Blue Striker, not really a special skin at all. It's just a plain old PlayStation Plus skin, just blue and white. And it's alright, not the best. I'm not a big fan of it personally, and it is in our 5th last spot on the video. Alright guys, finally next up, we don't actually have a PlayStation Plus skin for once, but it's another Twitch Prime skin. So it seems to be all at the bottom of this list of the Twitch Prime and the PlayStation skin. They're not getting much love. But this is actually the Havoc Twitch Prime. I thought this would definitely be a lot higher. This had 1.4% of the votes, so a little bit of an increase there from the Blue Striker. But this skin, I thought it would be high because I think the skin itself is actually pretty decent. But it also comes with the Backup Plan back bling, which is a really great back bling. Yeah, this was like a part of the first Twitch Prime pack, and maybe, not many people know of it. I don't know why not many people didn't vote for it, but you know, I thought this would have been higher, but it is in that spot on the list there. It's our 6th last skin, the 6th worst exclusive skin in Fortnite. Alright, we actually have the Nintendo skin next up, the double Helix skin. Now, the double Helix skin is like the red, white, and black exclusive skin to the Nintendo Switch. Now, I think that this skin's actually pretty decent. It did receive 1.5% of the overall votes. And, you know, this skin, once again, I think it kind of deserves to be around this spot on the list. I don't think it's, you know, a really bad skin, but I don't think it deserves to be up there in, you know, like the top 5 or the top 10 even. But yeah, this skin, it's alright, and it's, you know, around, not quite towards the end of the list, but, you know, around the middle of the list there. Alright, now our 8th skin is going to be a skin that I would personally have in my top 3 or 4, definitely in my top 5. This is actually the Rose Team Leader. The Rose Team Leader, if you guys don't know, is one of my favorite skins in the game. It only received 2% of the votes, actually, which, you know, I'm kind of surprised about. This would definitely be one of my favorite skins, or one of my favorite exclusive skins. Probably, maybe even my favorite, but it's obviously not many of your guys' favorites, but yeah, of course, this was a part of the Save the World exclusive pack, and yeah, I think it's a really good skin, but you know, it's coming around the middle of the list. It's our 8th skin on the list at the moment, so you know, I think we have about 20 skins all up, so it's definitely around the halfway point there. I thought it would be a little bit higher. I think it's definitely better than some of the skins coming up, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see as time does go on. But yeah, that is that spot right there with the Rose Team Leader. Right now, next up, we've got the Reflex skin. The Reflex skin, it's kind of exclusive, but it's not really anymore. So it actually did release in the item shop once. So yeah, it's kind of exclusive, kind of not really. I also have this Stealth Reflex, which is going to be separately coming later on the video, but the Reflex is just the, you know, just the normal NVIDIA bundle skin. And yeah, you know, it's okay. I definitely think the Rose Team Lead is better, if I'm going to be honest, but you know, you guys voted, and we have the Reflex in this spot. Alright, now at the halfway point of the list, we've actually got the Honor Guard, which is, of course, obtained through the Honor View 20 phone, I believe it is called. Yeah, this is actually, it's a decent skin. It's, of course, part of the Honor phones. I honestly still have no idea what Honor phones are, if I'm going to be honest, but, you know, a lot of people just got codes from this. Like, you can get codes for these skins pretty easily if you, like, there's, like, a lot of people on Twitter, legit people that sell them and stuff. So, yeah, it's not really too hard to get. It's come around the middle of the list. I think it's definitely a decent-looking skin. And yeah, it's in the number 10 spot. Right now, believe it or not, the next spot, the Dark Vertex, actually had the same amount of votes as the Honor Guard, both on 2.3%. I think the Dark Vertex looks a little bit better, though, than the Honor Guard, so I'll put it a little bit higher. And yeah, the Dark Vertex, it's a great looking skin. You know, I love purple skins. They've got to be some of my favorites. So, you know, I thought, once again, this would probably be higher, but I guess not. It's a part of the Xbox One S bundle, as you guys probably know. Great combo, and it is just in that spot right there. Alright, now we have the Stealth Reflex next, which is like the version of the Reflex that people that already had the NVIDIA bundle got. Or so if you have the NVIDIA bundle, you got the Stealth Reflex, which is like the red and black version of it. Definitely looks a lot better than the normal Reflex, and I'm glad you guys agree with me as well. This had 2.4% of the votes. And yeah, the Stealth Reflex is definitely a very, very great skin to use. It looks amazing. I'm a big fan. All right, we're getting pretty high on the list now. This is actually going to be another PlayStation skin. This is actually not a PlayStation Plus exclusive, though. This is the Royale Bomber. I believe you got this buying, you got it as a code when buying PlayStation Pro or like a PlayStation controller or something. That's what the Royale Bomber is. This one had 3.2% of the votes, which is a bit of an increase from the 2.4% from our Stealth Reflex, which was on the last part of the list. I think this is a decent skin, and, you know, it's pretty high on the list. I didn't think it would get this high, but it seems that a lot of you guys do like the skin. Alright, next up, we've actually got another PlayStation skin. There's so many PlayStation skins. This is actually the Neo Versa with 4% of the votes. This is, once again, this is kind of like a new and improved version of the Royale Bomber. I don't actually think you can get the Royale Bomber anymore, because I think the Neo Versa actually took over it, because now you can get the Neo Versa pack by buying a PlayStation Pro or by buying a PlayStation controller or a PlayStation Pro console. All right, following up now, we've actually got an Xbox skin. This is the Eon exclusive skin obtained from one of the older Xbox One S bundles. I'm not sure, once again, if you can still get this or not, but it was available as an Xbox One S bundle. This had 4.1% of the vote, so it's just topped over the PlayStation skin by that 0.1% there. Very interesting. I think the skin's pretty cool. I know a lot of people that actually really do like this skin, and I myself think it's a pretty decent skin as well. Right, we're on to our 16th skin on the list now, and this skin is something that I think definitely deserves to be this high. I think this skin's really great. This is actually the Trailblazer Twitch Prime skin. Now, I think this skin is really cool to combo with. It kind of reminds me of the Munitions Expert a tiny little bit. There's some really cool combos you can have for the Trailblazer. I remember my Twitch Prime for some reason stopped working, and I wasn't actually even able to get this. Like, I couldn't get the free trial for some reason. I don't know why. It just wouldn't let my account get the free trial, so I didn't even end up getting the Trailblazer skin. But this skin had a fair amount of votes. It had 4.1% of the vote, so the same as the Eon. But once again, I think it's a little bit better than the Eon, so I put it a little bit above there. But technically, they're tied on the list. The Trailblazer, definitely a great skin, and it's coming in that spot. All right, now we only have 4 skins remaining, and this skin, once again, another one that I think deservedly is very high on the list in our number 4 spot here. This is the Blue Team Leader. PlayStation has once again come back, and I think the Blue Team Leader is the best PlayStation Plus skin. It was the first ever available PlayStation Plus skin, and it looks really great. It's a pretty plain old skin, but, you know, it just combos really well with different back blings, and overall, I think it's just a really good skin to use in games. Something that I've been using ever since it first released, and I still use it to this day. And yeah, the Blue Team Leader looks great, and it's in our number 4 spot. All right, now these top 3 are a little bit out of this world. We gone from the Blue Team Leader with 5% of the votes to now in our number 3 spot, the Wonder skin with 17.3% of the votes. I think that's absolutely crazy. The Wonder skin, of course, available. It's like a part of the Honor phone again, the Honor 20 series. This skin is amazing. I was honestly expecting this to get number 1, if I'm going to be honest. I wasn't expecting number 1 to be what it is, but it is, and the Wonder is in the number 3 spot there. Now, I thought for sure this spot would be the number 1. It's not, though. This is actually the Galaxy with 22.5% of the votes, almost taking the number 1 spot, the Galaxy skin. This is probably my personal favorite exclusive skin, and it just looks great. The whole bundle's amazing because you get an insane back bling, a crazy good looking skin, or an amazing pickaxe. It's a great bundle. Obviously a part of the Samsung Galaxy pack. I wish I had this skin. I unfortunately don't, but it is a great looking skin, and it is in our number 2 spot. Now, our number 1 spot, just beating the Galaxy skin, is the Iconic skin. I did not expect this to be this high on the list, if I'm going to be honest. The Iconic skin's a nice looking skin, but you guys voted for it as the best exclusive skin in Fortnite with 23.3% of the votes. Just a little bit of an increase, an 8% increase from the 22.5% from the Galaxy. I think that is just absolutely amazing. You guys did well on this list. I think you guys did all right. And we have the Iconic in the number 1 spot. Do you guys agree with the number 1 spot? I personally don't. I would have the Galaxy at the number 1 spot, but it is the Iconic that reigns supreme. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, I put a lot of effort into it, so make sure you do go ahead and smash the like button as well, subscribe to the channel, and also chuck on that notification bell to stay up to date with all my videos coming in the future of the channel. Anyway, I'll go ahead and see you all in the next one. Peace out.